Christmas. Oh, and a happy New Year. Well, we had Christmas already, didn't we? But it's literally the first, isn't it? Joined today by Mr. Brother Tonner. Good day, Brother Tonner. How are you?
Hello, hello. I'm doing very well, my friend.
Hello.
Happy New Year's to you and
Happy
to everyone
New
else as
Year.
well.
Happy New Year.
2022.
Have you got any New Year's
sure
resolutions?
It's gonna be better. Yeah, drop a few kilos again. So same resolution I had last year, but this time kind of see it through a bit better than I did. You know, lost 10 kilos over the year, then gained 5 more. So now we kind of need to lose.
It's a never-ending battle, isn't it? With our bodies in this world.
It's a never-ending battle.
It's well, best of luck, man. Best of luck.
Thank you very much, my friend.
So this is a bit of a last-minute thing, isn't it? We weren't planning on doing this at all. It was. I really wanted to. I've been playing lots of Mass Effect 2, basically. This one, and I'm near the end, and I just called up Brother Tonner. We talked. We were chatting about, and then showing him the gameplay. It's just like, should we stream? Should we do it? Because there's a mission that we're going to do, which is the Tali mission, Treason, which we're in the Endgame now. So, and you really wanted to see it, and to see me doing it for the first time. So I thought it would be quite fun. But just before we start, brief little intro. You can skip ahead to when we get started if you don't want to watch this. Spoiler alert, by the way, for Mass Effect 2. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert. Not for the very end, because I haven't played the end, but there will be we will talk about the characters, and some spoilers may contain spoilers. The characters in Mass Effect 2, I love them. I absolutely love them. They've gone for this whole kind of like Magnificent Seven sort of vibe, where you get these like trained killers and badasses, if you like, and all come together to form a team to take on the bad guys. I mean, it's brilliant, isn't it? It's brilliant.
It's a fantastic game. One of the best of that era, to be honest. That like era of gaming, like Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 are all cracking games, but Mass Effect 2 is probably the one people would say has the best story. A lot of the new characters they bring into the game are really cool. We were actually talking a bit about this earlier, and we'll probably talk about it a bit before we crack straight in with the game. Some of the characters are just excellent. They're really funny, really cool, really interesting, really well written. I love it. They're so cool.
They are amazing. They are amazing. It wasn't what I was expecting at all when I jumped onto 2. I didn't know what the theme would be. I'd be like, oh, would it just be a copy of 1? No, they've gone for a completely different thing. And a whole different vibe.
Better. I mean, like some of the characters continue through. Like it's one of these games where you know, your choices matter and save states carry through. But like, you know, some of the characters in the first one weren't too interesting in terms of like, I mean, like some of the stuff they're a bit more fleshed out in this game and the next game, I think, compared to what they were in the first. Not all characters kind of make a return as companions, but they are still really cool. But I mean, yeah, you've gone through a lot of it already, so
yes,
we're going to be
here
doing
they are, the badasses. So Zaid,
final honourable mission.
He's the gruff bounty hunter. What would you say about Zaid? How would you describe such his character?
Yeah, Zaid's like a merc. He founded one of the big mercenary groups that's in this world, the Blue Suns. He's a bit of a cranky granddad. You know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of fucking Robert Baratheon from Game of Thrones. He likes telling war stories. You know,
we're sharing war stories. Kingslayer, get in here. Yeah, but he is a bit Baratheon-y, isn't he?
He's got some stories to tell. He's very much a man about his just his money and his work, mate. He loves his guns. Like, I think there is a point where he's talking and it's like the saddest thing that he's ever done in his life was like retiring his like favorite rifle.
He's like obsessed with his rifle. He is deadly.
He's a really cool character. But he's like one of the DLC characters, so he doesn't.
Oh, was he? So he wasn't in the original game.
Yeah, so him and that's the reason him and Kasumi are like, you can't really like talk to them. They just kind of talk at you when you come up to them.
Yeah.
It's because they were DLC characters. They've both got pretty cool like like loyalty missions. I think Kasumi's is a bit better than Zaid's, because Zaid's is kind of just a revenge story. Whereas Kasumi's is like a really cool high. Well, we haven't got to it yet, but yeah. But yeah, Zaid is overall pretty cool character. I really like him.
Next we have Samara the Justicar. Very cool character. She's the latest character I got. She's like a. You say she's like a sort of Batman-esque kind of like justice.
Yeah. So the Asari have this like this kind of quasi-religious group called the Justicars, who are like honor bound and like seriously honor bound. Like they take their oath seriously, and like they're all about combating evil, but not in like a. You know, Batman doesn't kill Justicars. They give no shits. Like, if you're in their way, like, you don't even have to be a bad guy. If you're, like, getting in their way from them doling out justice, you're just as likely to end up on the chopping block. They have no qualms about blowing you away. They're all really
she looks like a strawberry. Her uniform, when it's up close, she looks a bit like a strawberry. Yeah. I quite like that, too. That's cute. Tali, this is the focus of our video, isn't it?
Yeah, so the mission we're about to do is Tali's loyalty mission. She's received some bad news, so she needs to get to the migrant fleet.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a cool character. She was in Mass Effect 1. Again, she wasn't the most interesting one to talk to back then, but I think she's like, fleshed out quite nicely.
She's like the engineer.
She is a really good engineer. She's a bit more... bit less of a child, because when you recruit her in ME1, right, like she's like fresh into her pilgrimage, which all her race do. They're all like this kind of like nomadic race, so they kind of do these pilgrimages to go out and kind of learn. It's kind of like a rite of passage, and she's a bit more of a kind of naive girl in the first, but in this one she's more of an adult. She's like commanding like groups of Quarians, which is the race that she is. She's cool. She's a really cool character that's part of all 3 games.
The wonderful Mordin, who's actually one of my favourite characters, the Solarian. Mordin. He's just the genius. He's
absolutely legendary.
Sarcastic, narky, fucking dry, brilliant, like hilarious. Like, he's great fun. Great fun.
I love the way this character not only just is, but was like introduced. Like, you know, he's a doctor, but like. He used to be part of the STG, which is the Solarian Special Task Group, basically like Solarian, like MI5, MI6. They're like spies and like the top of the line. They're closer to Spectres actually. So in this universe, the Spectres are like basically they're what Commander Shepard was the first human Spectre. They kind of have free roam to do anything. And Mordin is this basically. He used to be kind of an analog to Shepard, and eventually kind of settled down after his work in STG.
Yeah.
Again, I mean, we're kind of getting into proper spoiler territory.
I know,
here,
yeah.
He is the creator of
Wait! I don't know. Wait, maybe just in case, just in case. I don't know if our good faithful viewers
you're about
have seen.
to show the end of the game. Like, I don't think.
Well, I'm only going to show the Tali mission. We'll save the big guns for the maybe for the very end. Well, I'm tempted to get into it, but we'll be here for so long because I want to talk all about that. I want to make a whole video about.
He's got a really unique story. He's like a key part of events in the galaxy.
Yeah.
But just overall as a character, he's hilarious. Like at points, he like offers you like STI advice and he's really funny.
He also sings you a merry tune. He sings a wee song for you.
Does. A bit of Gilbert and Sullivan. He is a scientist Solarian. Definitely recommend checking that out.
Garrus is one of the fan favourite for everyone. I absolutely love him. He's been with us since ME1. Brilliant character, great story. I love the fact that he's kind of a bit more unhinged in this one. He's kind of gone a little bit more crazy just with everything that's happened to him, without spoiling too much.
He's had some rough stuff happen to him. But he's cool. He's like kind of, you know, your kind of not necessarily, kind of like Robin Hood-esque, but with a bit more violence and murder. He's focused on taking down crime, bit of a maverick, kind of rogue operative now, whereas before he was like a CSEC agent, which is like the Citadel security, so he wasn't like, he was always getting aggravated of having to play by the rules, which is why he originally joined the party.
Mother Miranda, Lady Miranda, who I initially didn't trust because I thought she was like a service, snaky corporate lady, but she's actually all right. She's not really like she's pretty cool.
She's quite cold and a bit scary at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, that's what.
But as you play through, you know, she's a human like everyone else. She's quite nice. She's quite you know, she respects Shepard a lot. So yeah, she's a cool character, and also the one I romanced when I first played this game. So yeah, I've got that.
By the way, sorry viewers, I should have said that we were going to do an intro at the beginning properly. We were going to do 10 minutes, but because we're loving these characters so much, we are actually on 10 minutes. So we'll try and speed it up to get to the mission. Sorry, but bear with us. Next, the Krogan. Right? Can we just take our hats off to the Krogan race? Where these goddamn people, these goddamn brilliant legends are so much fun. I absolutely love
beasts. These warriors,
they're
excellent. The Krogans
nuts.
are one of the coolest races in the game, and Grunt is like, he's basically a super soldier.
Don't
he's
screw
really,
with the
really
Krogans.
Cool. You can't screw with the Krogans. Like, yeah, they're always up for a battle, basically, always up for a bit of a fight.
Yeah.
And Grunt is no exception, but he is, he's just living his best life, and honestly, like, he just wants to punch something. So,
yeah. Like we all do, you know. We all
Yeah.
just want to, you know, like punch the world and turn people inside out. It's just normal, you know. Well, for a Krogan, anyway.
For a Krogan.
Now, Jacob and Sons, he's a nice fellow, isn't he? Jacob's actually the first. He's quite an interesting character because he's the first one to save. He kind of, spoiler alert from the beginning of the game. Oh, screw it, it's the beginning of the game. We'll be fine. Spoiler alert. He's the first kind of friend that you make, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm remembering correctly. Forgetting the ones from ME1, sorry. Out of the new characters, he's like the first guy you meet when you.
Yeah. He's the first character that you come across when you're like having to fight your way out of the tutorial area.
Yeah.
He's cool. He's a straight talking. Like he's totally honest with you about what he does and doesn't like about Cerberus. He's in it to. He wants to make the world a better place. Again, similar to Garrus, he's not happy with how slow the Alliance is dealing with things that are plot relevant in this game.
Also, I like how kind of cold he was at the beginning. He was very sort of he was a bit sort of standoffish at first. I don't really want to talk about my personal life. And then after he's like, yeah, mate, he's giving me like hugs and shit. Like,
yeah, your buddy.
Because you do these loyalty missions. Sorry, faithful viewers, if you haven't seen this game before, the little fucking Lord of the Rings thing going on at the bottom by their feet means that they are loyal to me. Because you do these loyalty. Oh wait, actually, if I press this, look, you do. So you got loyalty, and you got. Anyway, we won't get too far into that. But you do the loyalty missions. You get them loyal because at the end of the game, which is one of the reasons we're making this video, is to get ready for the end of the game. Then it's important to have them on your side because apparently you need them. I haven't finished it.
Yes, you will indeed need them. It's it's got consequences, and it doesn't shy away from making you live through those consequences if you. Don't basically, get their minds off of whatever else is troubling them. And and they're quite cool loyalty missions. They really expand on all the characters, give you a much better understanding of who they are, what they're about. They're really cool.
Thane, absolutely love Thane. He's a species they're called the Drell. Is that right? The Drell.
Correct. Yeah, the Drell.
And they do this thing. I don't think it's that much of a spoiler, but they do this thing which I'm obsessed with. I think it's such a cool, freaky concept where they have like perfect memory, and then suddenly their memories will like kind of invade their own brains, and then they'll just suddenly start speaking out the memory like. It was raining. I felt the thing on my skin. I can't do an impression of it because it's so
like
good.
Purely perfect memory. Like
let me think.
Smells, like feel
the wall,
everything. They remember
the paint
everything.
dripping, smell of blood, the water in the air, the rain, acid rain burning my skin. No, it's not like that, but it's something like that. You know what I mean? Anyway, it's very cool. It's very, very cool. Anyway, I love Thane. Jack. Oh, now she is bad ass. Now talking bad ass. Like this character is amazing. This character's even right from the off when you go get her from that fucking torture chamber wherever it is, and she's like come the prison. Yeah. She's just like already annihilated the entire map, and then you got to like get. Anyway, she's a very, very interesting character. Has some really cool like juicy bits of dialogue, story, everything. Jax is awesome.
She's really cool. badass.
Absolutely
has
awesome.
connections to the organisation that you're working with at the moment. Doesn't trust them, as Lex was saying earlier. They're a bit sus. But yeah, like Jack's a really cool character. She's really badass. Doesn't wear much clothing, but she's she's a serious contender. Like, to be honest, out of all of the character introductions, hers is like off the chain. She can like destroy anything in her way. Basically.
I really like her tats. They're really cool.
Yep.
They've got like spine things and all these like lines and create like prison. By tats, faithful viewers, I mean tattoos. So don't get any ideas. And like things like like the prison ones. I think she talks about them as well. And she's like, this is from prison. This is from some guy I killed. This is from blah 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 blah. And then last but not least, the great Hasumi, who is amazing and has this fantastic skill of like disappearing and reappearing behind people, and she's like a stealth queen.
She's like a master thief, and she's her whole thing is about basically not being seen. She's always sneaking around. She's always stealthed up with her little stealth suit.
I love her. I really do. She's actually one of my favourites to have on the team, just because of her skills are so amazing. Like I remember I was bleeding out once. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna die, and then suddenly she just appeared, stabbed the guy, and then disappeared. I was like, oh yeah, okay, cool. I'm alright now. But why, you ask? Why do we have this list of insanely crazy psychopaths on our team? Well, to cut a long story short, we are fighting bad guys. They're called the Collectors. They want to do bad things to everyone, and we need a very solid team to come together to defeat them. Is that right? Is that a good analysis, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, pretty much. The Collectors are doing horrible things, and we're out to stop them. They're doing horrible things for a reason, of course. But we are kind of in the end game now, so we're really kind of getting to the point where we're ready to take the fight to them. And there's only a couple more things we need to do, and before that, obviously, as we were saying, it's time to go get Tali's loyalty.
Let's do it. And again, sorry guys, it is 16 minutes in, and we've still been doing the intro because we got really
just staring at the main menu.
So what I'll do is I will put the I'll explain in the description that 16 minutes in. Anyway, let's go straight into Tali Treason. Can you see Nick? Can you see it all right? Can you see the screen?
Yeah, I'm watching the stream.
Okay, cool. Because we are aware there is a slight delay, and we are going to work through it. So to rescue Tali, Tali has been accused of the worst crime you could possibly be accused of by your own people, state, town, city, world. Do you know what that is, Nick? Tell the good people what she's been accused of. Treason.
That's treason.
Treason.
Yeah, so,
there it is.
We're going to find out now why she's been accused of it.
I mean, should we talk to her in the ship to give us the brief down low?
Well, you can.
Go on. Shall we just to give people a bit of background? It's alright. It won't take long. We're just going to show you guys what she's. Oh, she said something interesting about the. They don't execute Quarians, which is what she is, because of they don't have enough population, and they don't imprison them. There was a reason they don't imprison them. Anyway, she'll explain it. We'll quickly go chat to her, just to give you guys background. Sorry I didn't do the intro separately. I probably should have. Oops. Oops. It's been I'm out of practice, guys. I'm half mad at this point. Sorry, but you'll have to forgive me. Okay, so she's...
it's New Year's Day. We're all a bit slower than we should be.
Yeah. This is Tali, who we're going to help.
I've gotten a migrant fleet location.
Can you give me a rundown of the problem with the fleet?
The Admiralty Board has charged me with treason. Let's get back there to face the charges. They'll find me guilty in absentia. I'm scared, Shepard.
Nobody who knows you could believe you betray your people, Tali.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute.
So you did
But
do it.
thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
Is it because you're working with Cerberus?
I'm not working with Cerberus. I'm working with you. And I got leave. I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You'd think I would remember if I betrayed the fleet.
Aha. Okay,
What
so
happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
next step.
There's a hearing with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judging.
We've got someone in the chat, Ethel
Yeah.
Thornton.
Right now.
Hello, Ethel.
For treason.
Good day. Vasftech. Yes, indeed. Cool, let's do it. We'll jump straight in. I've always wanted to see the flotilla.
Yeah, so all of the Quarians, they don't have their planet. They've been kicked off the planet by the main antagonists of the last game. Well, not the main antagonist, but servants of the main antagonist of the last game. The Geth, as they're known, who are like a race of like hyper-intelligent AIs. They're really interesting. Yeah, like, so now they all live on just a flotilla of huge ships. We're finally gonna, or Alexi's finally gonna see what that looks like. And
I've always loved the word flotilla. I've always I love it, flotilla. It just sounds, it's nice. It just sounds fun. Flotilla. Anyway, the flotilla, a fleet of 50,000 craft holding over 17 million quarries. Oh, you get the gist. Okay, here we go. We're docking.
They've got the biggest fleet in the galaxy.
Yeah, I've not actually finished 2, by the way, people. Nix, you've played it a million times. I've not finished 2, and I've not played 3. So this is, for me, is very exciting. Who should we bring?
The decisions you make in Mass Effect 2 could have dire ramifications.
I know. That's why my plan is to keep every single one of these motherfuckers alive, so that we can, you know, be happy and live happily ever after. Who has the best dialogue choices for this mission?
I mean, so they don't like Cerberus, the Quarians.
Should I bring Garrus? Everyone loves Garrus.
People are chill with Garrus, and Garrus and Tali have a little, history since they were with you in the first game.
Yeah, I feel like it's only right to bring.
And he's got his kind of personal investment to help. I think is a good choice. And considering obviously what I know you'll be fighting, yeah, you kind of got a decent team for it. So here we go off to the migrant fleet. God, I love the cutscenes in this game.
Yeah.
I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Tali.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
I love the new Normandy design. There was so many things I wanted to talk about since our last video on the Mass Effect series. Is just about the upscaling and the new design everything's had since is really cool. Like the new ship, the kind of new races, the new planets, everything's been turned up times 10 in 2, which I really like.
Captain Shepard, Tali Zora told me a lot about you. Wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
Haha.
Actually reached the rank of captain. Technically, I'm no longer in the Alliance military at all.
So honest.
You're the commander of the Normandy, responsible for the lives of all. That entitles you to respect among our people. May you stand between your crew and Har as you lead them through the empty corridors of the stars.
Kina Saline. It's an old ship captain's blessing, Shepard.
Tali helped the Normandy's crew out of many difficult situations. I'm here to return the favor.
I understand. As the commander of the vessel she serves on, your voice carries weight. I wish I could do more to help, Tali. The trial requires that I be officially neutral, but I'm here if you need to talk. They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
You sent Geth materials back to the migrant fleet?
Yes, my father was working on a project. He needed the materials. If I sent back something that was only damaged, not permanently inactive, no, I checked everything. I was careful.
Technically, I'm under orders to place Tali Zora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
Okay, right. So here we go. This is the famed flotilla. First,
One of the ships in the flotilla, but and they've all got kind of different purposes and stuff. But yeah, you're on basically what is left of the Quarian race's, kind of combined galactic might.
Because she mentioned it in 1, didn't she? Which was pretty cool. So it's nice to see it at last.
And yeah, we're about to enter the room where the trial is going to happen.
Auntie Ron, Shepherd Vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaran Vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nemo.
Oh, they renamed her. That's Pete. Oh, she lost her name. She lost her name.
So yeah, all the Quarians have their ship names as part of them. That's how important their spaceships are to them.
Oh, so they basically just pawed her off by calling it. Well, actually, it's a bit of an. Actually, it's an honor. It's also an honor because it's the Normandy. But
I take it being associated with the human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Tali Zora Vas Nima. Whatever we must call you legally.
okay, let's go.
We should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side?
Indeed, she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
Oh,
So, you would actually speak for my defense.
hell yeah!
I'll do everything in
Hope
my
you got your lawyer boots on.
Do you know what? I'm straightening my tie as we speak. I'm preparing my lies as we speak. I'm fully lawyered up.
Political loopholes for
It's not lying, it's bending the truth.
it will have to be enough. Now, I promise that
I love how we're 26 minutes in and we've only just haven't even started the level yet. Oh, it's brilliant though. So what is it going to be, like a trial by combat? How do they do it here, or is it just a trial by voice?
No, it'll be a trial. You know, there's some talking, and as a result, you know, things kind of move ahead. But yeah, you'll find out.
Always love the Quarian design. I think they look awesome.
Yeah, I love their
They're really
suits, like,
sick.
especially Tali's like hood and everything.
Yeah.
It's lovely. For those that don't know, they wear these suits because their biology is too weakened.
blessed our ancestors
so-
who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Keep us alive. The accused Tali Zora Vas Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against the charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Racist.
Then you should not have declared Tali crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right, as Tali's captain, Shepard must stay.
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard Vas Normandy, your crew member Tali Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
Okay, I need to pick carefully now because it is my pleasure. I love this girl. She's my best friend.
Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains Tali Zora Vas Nima, a proud member of the migrant fleet. I regret that her captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Zalcoris, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent Tali Zora in this hearing is appreciated. Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet. What say you?
I'll just turn my fan off because I think it's loud.
How could Tali have brought guests to the fleet while serving on the Normandy?
To clarify, Shepard, Tali isn't accused of bringing back entire units, only parts that could spontaneously reactivate.
But I would never send active guests to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
Answer that one, Ghislaine.
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father.
Oh shit. Oh, that's serious.
What? Oh, Kira.
Oh no. Paragon's always safe bet.
I appreciate the need for this trial, Admirals. But
I want to piss them
our
off.
first concern must be the safety of the migrant fleet. The Normandy stands ready to assist in whatever capacity necessary.
Thank you. Quarian strike teams have attempted to retake the ship, so far without success.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you bastet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
Oh god, this is scary. From the Geth. This is
You haven't seen the Geth for a while, right?
I've seen them a bit. They've been hanging about a little bit on some missions, but not really. Not in their full might. Again, not for a while.
It is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya.
Wait a minute. Wait a second.
Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Is this a ploy to get us to go and do the dirty work? Is this what this is about?
Well, they said they sent strike teams and everyone died. So.
Oh, okay. So it's genuine. They haven't framed her to set us up to get the Normandy to go and do the hard, dirty work.
No.
Okay, all right. Because that's what
it's taken over.
I
they
thought
tried
for
to
a
free
minute.
it.
I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
This could be our way out.
Holding up. They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are.
Ah, so is it a bit like?
Anyone's
Oh,
mind
hang on a
by
minute.
talking to them privately.
Let's go.
Is it a little bit like the Krogan homeworld to Chunka, where there's loads of side missions here? I can come back here and do side quests.
No, this is not a hub. It's just this mission.
Oh, okay, right. Oh, I love it. Look at it. I love the mixture of greenery and shrubbery and stuff, and even though it's like a metal ship, I love that they've tried to decorate
you can imagine that, yeah, exactly. If you're living in ships your whole life, then you probably want a bit of actual nature.
Yeah.
But yeah, so standing around are all the admirals that, just argued in front of you. You can talk to them, and they give you a much better understanding of the political situation.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. And your Captain Shepard, you
Hang on,
got
I just,
Admiral Corris backing up worse than a Krogan toilet. See, Tali's captain knows how to handle a court.
Oh, oops. I meant to go left, not right.
If you were only giving Rail inactive equipment for weapons tests, I've got no problem. We need to test weapons against Geth material. I know you and your father. You put too much of yourselves, and you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
I tell you what, I might come back to these, because if we do listen to everything, it's going to take ages. I feel like we should...
I can give you the overview if you want. Of what
I can come back here, right? Is it possible to come back here?
Like I said, like once you've got moving to the next part, like you complete the mission and this is over.
I quite like filling up my codex as well. I just don't want to. I don't want to be doing dialogue for too long.
But yeah, like it's.
Until I'm in the trial? Why?
The admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Alarai. That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
I know you're trying to help her, Admiral, but that was over the line.
She has nobody else to speak for her, Shepard. I am doing everything in my power.
Don't say it like that. He could still be alive on that ship.
We should get to the Alarai.
Yeah, let's go rescue Mr. Tali.
We should move on.
Good luck on the Alarai.
But yeah, give us the overview.
So as you can see, that that group of admirals are not really unified. There's two more admirals you can speak to. So the guy that you've just spoken to, he's pretty much up for war with the Geth. The other admiral that was much more against you in the courtroom.
Oh yeah, the douchey admiral. I didn't speak to him.
He's actually got one of the funniest ship names. You've missed it because you haven't spoken to it, but his ship name is Vas Quib Quib, which I found very amusing. And Tali's like, don't ask him about the name. But anyway, yeah. So the reason he's so upset is not because of the charge or whatever. He's very upset by the idea that, the Quarians are getting ready to attack the Geth again to try and take their homeworld back. Because every time they've tried, they've failed. He thinks that, those weapon tests that were going on were really dangerous, obviously, as the result has shown. And then the other admiral, she's very much, well, not necessarily interested in war, but she's very much keen on getting the Geth back under the Quarian people's control.
Good luck with that.
She's very, she supports basically any research to that end. So yeah, that's kind of the political situation where basically they all want different things, but all revolving around the Geth to some degree. Either fight them, control them, or, as Mr. Vas Quib Quib would prefer, is to focus on actually just finding a world for themselves rather than
I'm just giving
throwing
everyone
themselves at the Geth.
Nice. We're finally into proper gameplay, guys. Sorry, 35 minutes in, and we're 36 minutes in, and we're finally in the gameplay.
People can skip ahead if they want.
God, yeah. And also, I forgot because I love this game, but I realise it's quite a tricky one to stream because there's so much dialogue and so many dialogue choices. It can be quite a tricky one. I have to think about that for next time. But yeah, no, it's so cool. It's so cool. All the races in this are awesome, except the Geth. I hate the Geth. The Geth are the worst. They are literally the worst of the worst. I love their heads. They look like xenomorphs.
All I'm going to say in response to that is you're going to learn a bit more about them soon enough.
I mean, to be fair, they're AI, so they're probably being controlled by some hive mind. But at the same time, they're very easily manipulated. They're very, that shows weakness. Look at this. Look at this guy trying to kill me.
Oh, he's T-posing.
Asshole. Wait, who? The what?
One of the Geth glitched out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, there is a bit of a delay, because that was about 5 seconds ago. So we're time traveling a bit here, because you're in the past.
Yeah, of course.
You're stuck in the past.
Having to watch the stream, yeah.
But we're in the same party. We probably should have explained that at the beginning. But yeah, we're in the same party, yeah. There we go. Searching for everything is so important in this game because there's all sorts of stuff, credits, like palladium, like materials, weapon upgrades. Oh no, wait, what was that? I saw something. Oh, I already did that, didn't I? Yeah, I did.
Yeah, the Quarian log, you've done it.
Cool. Oh yeah, the team is great. Garrus. Oh no, Garrus. Always give Garrus a sniper. He is a sniper man, and I give her the hand cannon because I quite like. There we go. That's better, guys. Now you're looking good. Let's go. You get things like medical stations, get Medigel, good healing stuff. Ooh.
This is one of the storage
Speak of the devil, and it doth appear.
Ooh.
Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize.
This is my...
I got this on Haystrom.
What made a part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order. Something that could be anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves. Signs of modification. Clues to their thinking.
How did you get these things to your father?
Sometimes I left packages at secure drops in civilized areas. Someone on pilgrimage would see that it was shipped home. For very valuable finds, I'd signal home, and Father would send a small ship.
Haystrom was a war zone. How did you salvage gear in the middle of all that?
These suits have more pockets than you'd think. Quarians have learned how to salvage whatever we can, whenever we can. Within reason. We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most people would throw. Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged wrecks, either found dead in space or purchased for next to nothing.
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse.
So this is in case anyone just joined and has missed it. This is ME2, and I hadn't played ME2 before, so I'm quite new to it. Oh my god, I've forgotten how to do this. Oh yeah, wait, it's the little thing. I'm new to I hadn't played 2 or 3, so I'm looking forward to. Oh my god, where is it? No, it's not that one. It's that one. Phew. Oh, that one always gets me giddy because I always feel like I've got the wrong one. There we go. Phew. So yeah, I'm playing it all through properly. This is a Legendary Edition on PS4 Pro, and I'm going to move on to 3 after this.
Yep.
Oh,
it was a good remake. Well, remaster, I guess. They fixed some bugs, added bits and bobs back in. Managed to upgrade the graphics a bit. Overall, they did a pretty good job. There is some kind of weird stuff where, like, the models for the characters themselves are really good, like the main characters, but then you kind of talk to some of the side characters and they still look like PS3 era kind of NPC models, so they don't look as good. It looks a bit off. But aside from that, it's a really good remaster. I've also, similarly to Alexi here, been replaying. I played 1 and 2. I have not finished my replay of 3, because again, that is a game I played probably like 30 times, so I put plenty of time into it.
Yeah, I was telling you earlier. So my boss, one of my bosses, is a big fan, and he's been giving me some guides on like what not to do, and he was the one who told me about this mission that you don't want to activate too early, otherwise you start the beginning of the end of the game. So he just glitched out that Geth. Is it,
the hunters have stealth fields.
No. He did the T-pose thing, where he like
T-pose again.
He like shows me his.
It's so weird that you're getting them to T-pose.
But the thing is, they never do it. Of course, they're going to do it now while I'm streaming.
At the moment when you start streaming, they start T-posing, and we're talking about.
Piss takers.
And I've literally just been like, yeah, they fixed bugs and stuff. It was really good, and then just T-posing.
Well, it's really annoying because they have not been T-posing at all for this whole like thing. So this is ridiculous. I'm offended by the game. How dare they? Let's find the Quarian. Oh god, why is it glitching? Maybe it's glitching because of streaming. Maybe it can't handle the stream. Can't handle the awesomeness of this game. It is mad.
Tali's got a really useful ability, by the way, for these gaffs. She can like hack them and take them over.
Oh yeah, she has. Oh, she's recharging. She's doing her.
There you go. She actually did it already. The one you're shooting is on your side.
One of the best things about this game, Faithful Viewer, if you're not really familiar with Mass Effect, is that you carry on over each of your whole progress carries on over into all 3 games. Sorry, so your character from 1 carries on over into 2, carries on over into 3, which is really cool. It just gives it that extra sense of like kind of story and that sense of like you care about your character and you're like, wow, this is the same character I've had for like ages. Oh god.
Yeah, especially when they were coming out. Like I remember after playing Mass Effect 2 and then going back, playing 1, playing 2 again, and just waiting for the 3rd game. Like I needed an end to the story. I wanted to see the consequences of my actions. Which I think overall the game did a decent job of tying up all of the loose stories and things, all your actions throughout the games, like what they've led to.
I made multiple save files just so that I could come back again and try different outcomes later. I want to complete it properly first, like properly my way without messing anything up, and then come again and maybe try like a Renegade playthrough. That's like the bad guys, people.
I would definitely recommend a Renegade playthrough. I mean, there are decisions where you just feel like you're unnecessarily evil. But,
like punching that reporter in the face. There's
Yes,
just like
exactly.
some choices are ridiculous, like just absolutely ridiculous.
Looking for new ways to
But hey, it's fun to play the bad guy from time to time, you know.
So say goodnight to the bad guy. Yeah, no, it is. Sometimes, you know,
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard.
in a game like
They
this.
only sent
Oh,
Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapient. You saw what Sam.
am I right in remembering? Oh wait, actually, sorry.
Any
I'll wait until it's
research
finished.
that gives us an advantage is important.
Did you know what kind of tests your father was running?
No, Father just told me to send back any Geth technology I could find. I suspected he might be testing weapons, but I thought he was just working on new ways to bypass shields or armor.
Could any of that data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were, then Father was doing something terrible.
Why is everyone's dad a wrong'un? Jacob's dad was a wrong'un.
Oh, Jacob's dad was fucked.
Yeah, I
It
know.
was really, really horrible, his story.
Yeah, Jacob was one of our characters. If you missed the beginning, guys, he was one of our companions.
Yeah,
He's
one of our
team.
companions, yeah.
My home is one hull breach away from extinction.
It's still
Got a
home.
place
Oh,
here, Tali. Don't throw it away in a war you don't need.
Don't need? Shepard, if I don't wear a helmet in my own home, I die. A single kiss could put me in the hospital. Every time you touch
damn,
a
that
flower
sucks.
with bare fingers,
Sucks for you.
inhale its fragrance without
Wait, can they kiss each other? Quarians? Can they? Do they like?
I can't.
Can they embrace each other, or are they just?
Without it, I
Is
might
it like?
never have known what I was
Anytime they, open their suit, they are basically opening up to getting sick and, yeah, they're proper hypersensitive to being unwell. To getting unwell just from a bit of exposure. So even even when they're taking, I mean, I don't know, maybe the Quarians came with some way for some properly clean room to do the business in, but I imagine it's the same.
I would
But yeah,
hate
so
to
they're
be-
stuck in these suits.
Okay.
Have been for hundreds of years.
Okay, so race. If you had to be a race from this Mass Effect series, what would you be and why?
I don't know. A lot of people have got it bad. It's only really the Asari that kind of have it pretty nicely. Like the Turians, they're like very militaristic, and well, that's not for me at all. I'd probably be a Solarian. Yeah, I think I'd be a Solarian.
But,
yeah,
I mean,
they have shorter lives.
Yeah,
but
you only live till
they're,
you're 40, man. That's not.
yeah,
that's
you
no
only
life.
live to 40, but you look how much they achieve in those small lifespans. You know, like it's. I think I would end up being a Solarian. I definitely don't want to be a Krogan.
I don't know.
I want to be. You'd want to have like
Well, I mean,
constant like battles to the death and shit like that. And,
But then I guess if it's a way of life, you don't see it like that. It's like an honor, isn't it? You're like, for you, that's just like going, winning the gold medal, just having a fight. No, I don't know.
yeah,
you know?
but then like,
Why is everything?
think about the Genophage. You know, like.
Yeah, that's true.
It's rough to be a Krogan.
Oh no, I'm not saying no. Screw being a Krogan. But I think I would rather maybe a Krogan than a Solarian, just because I don't know. Also, I feel like Solarians. Oh no, actually they can kind of hold their own. I was thinking they might get like taken advantage of in the galaxy.
Yeah,
even.
they're a council race, bro. Like, there's loads of Solarian specters. They're not to be messed with. That's why Mordin from this game is one of my favourites. Like, you meet him, he's this like doctor who speaks very quickly and he's very strange, but he's cold-hearted killer, man. That guy will fuck you up.
Why is it glitching? There's the odd little glitch with these Geth, right? And I swear to God, I'm so sorry, people. It has not been glitching for the whole time I've been playing this game. And I was streaming, and there's the odd little glitch.
Yeah, I
so
have no idea what's going on there. That is very strange. The deposing was one thing, but this like crap growing out of them and they die is very
Did you
odd.
see that? Yeah, how embarrassing.
Yeah, I was seeing it.
Oh. Actually, let me hide. Oh no! I meant to hide behind the wall and finish off that. Okay. Canonically, he ran away.
No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program, maybe you wouldn't. They're wrong.
Is he dead?
You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave me.
Hey, come here.
Those damn Paragon QuickTime events get me every time. I'm glad I got that one.
Yeah, what have you managed? Have you missed any?
I think 1 or 2, but I've been really good at catching them. But they make me jump.
Maybe he left a message.
Hey, make sure you're paying attention.
Yeah, they just appear, like they just go.
Tali, if you are listening, then I am dead. The Geth have gone active. I don't have much time. Their main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Hangerl and Darozen see the data. They must.
Oh.
He knew you'd come for him. He was trying to help you. It's not perfect. It's not what you wanted. But it's the best he could do.
I don't know what's worse. Thinking he never really cared, or thinking that he did, and that this was the only way he could show it. It doesn't matter. One way or the other, I cared. And I'm here. And we're ending this.
Yeah. Oh, R.I.P. Tali, Mr. Tali. I think that other Geth ran
he is
away.
deaded. But it's you know.
So I meant to do that. I meant to come here and then hide behind the wall and then go boom, but I think it ran away.
Well, it's gone now. Even though you are canonically supposed to be clearing this ship out, you've kind of just left one alone.
Well,
so
we
he's
could
be on
write.
The ship somewhere
No,
at some
no,
point.
no.
It's
Actually,
going to
no.
run into him.
I disagree. I disagree. I think we could write fan fiction about what happened to that Geth.
Geth, yeah.
You know what? This is what I think happened, right? He saw us talking to dead Tali and Tali grieving for her dad, and that Geth reminded him of his father, and then he got really emotional, and then he just ran away, and then he's now gone, and he's like, I'm going to change my life, and he's now a new Geth. That's what happened.
It's a lovely theory. I just don't think the Geth have dads to start with.
or his programmer, they're programmers. Wait, was it the Protheans? No, it was the Quarians who...
No, the Quarians. They created the Geth.
Maybe Tali's dad was his dad. And then he was like, yeah, and then he ran away because he was so emotional over the... Anyway, oh god. No, god.
Under attack.
They sound like Daleks sometimes. They're like, Rah! You know, like, oh god, I'm going to die.
No, I can't hear the stream, so otherwise I'll be listening to. Well, if I have
can
it
you
with
not?
sound,
So, oh my god, so you're watching? It's like a silent movie for you. You're watching.
I am watching a silent movie.
Oh my god. I need to overload this.
But as we've said, I've played this game so many times I could probably fucking recite it. So it's all good.
He killed. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Retreat, Garrus.
Tali's down.
Tali is down. Okay, we need to take out the big guy. But I need to flank him. Oh my god, he's dead. Nice Geth. Ah! Okay, wait, I need him to come round. Oh.
A battle for the ages.
The battle for the ages. Die! Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm going to try and take him out without reviving my crew. Oh, I'm going to... By the way, they're just sleeping guys. They are alive, but I want to try and take this guy out myself. It's a bit of a challenge. Ow!
Just having a little lie down, they need a rest.
He just set his little minion on me. Wait, hang on a minute. I know what I need. I need something to blow shields, don't I? Hang on, what's he got? Has he got shields or armor on at the moment?
Armor. You've gone through his shields.
Okay, so what I need is... oh no. Oh, I don't have armor damaging, do I? Oh no, but he's still a synthetic target, so that's good.
Synthetic. You should be using the what you've got now.
Ow! God, I really don't like this guy. Geth Prime. Go on, do your worst. Eat the eye stalk. Oh shit. Oh no. Sent his little dog on me again. Alright, there you are. Come here. You're going down. Ah, you piece of shit. Yes! We did it! Oops, we won't look at that. Wake up, guys. Wake up from your sleep. Where are they?
You got him!
There they are. Hello, guys. Oops, yeah, that was close. Cool.
Probably would have been easier if you like concussive shotted him or something, but yeah.
Yeah, I know. I could have made it way easier than I did. Just letting him destroy me.
Intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
No, we have to. I know. This is terrible, Shepard. I don't want to know that he was part of this.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online?
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more Geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time of it if Tali Zora could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback. Leave Tali out of this. Assemble a new Geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
It sounds like he was doing this for you.
I never wanted this, Shepard. Keela, I never wanted this. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but this... When this comes up in the trial, they'll... We can't tell them. Not the Admirals, not anyone.
Tali, without this evidence, you're looking at exile.
You think I don't know that? You think I want to live knowing that I can never see the fleet again?
Oh no.
I can't go back into that room and say that my father was the worst war criminal in our people's history. I cannot.
He's dead, to be fair.
Rail Zora doesn't need you to worry about him anymore. You heard him say he didn't want you to be caught in the politics.
Yeah.
You don't understand, Shepard. They would strike his name from the manifest of every ship he ever served on. He would be worse than an exile. He'd be a traitor to our people, held up for children as a monster in a cautionary tale. I can't let all the good he did be destroyed for this, Shepard.
We're not going to decide anything here. Let's see what the Admirals say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was. Come on. If we wait too long, they'll decide we're already dead, and none of this will matter.
True that. Ah, this mission's deep.
Yeah. Now you got to put your tie back on.
Saul Goodman, attorney at law.
Objection.
Objection, Your Honor. This is not how it happened. Okay, all right, let's do it. I'm gonna lawyer up again.
Like the hearing is already underway.
Well, it is this way, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Very
Let's go,
well.
Colt.
Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Sorry we're late.
Tali Zora Vas Normandy saved the Alarai. I hope this proves her loyalty to the Quarian people.
Her loyalty was never in doubt, only her judgment.
Perhaps Tali Zora can offer something to encourage more trust in her judgment.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
Ooh.
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
Well, no, you're not wasting our time. Oh no. Maybe I should... But we do need evidence, though. No, we don't need evidence to prove Tali's loyalty.
Tali helped me defeat Saren and the Geth at the Citadel. That should be all the evidence you need. But if you want more, I can present the Normandy, which Tali also saved from Geth forces, even though it's too quiet for her to sleep well.
We still don't know what happened on the Alarai.
No, Admiral, you don't. But you gave her my name. I'm her captain. I trust her with my life, and I'm telling you that she's innocent.
And we should just trust this human's opinion?
We placed Tali's life in the human. Would you doubt those words if they came from a Quarian, Captain?
No. Based on the rest of the evidence, I suppose that I wouldn't.
Are the admirals prepared to render the judgment? Tali Zora, in light of your history of service,
Yes!
convict.
You did it!
I'm guessing it can go extremely, like, tats up, can't it? Where she is found guilty.
So, yeah, a few things will happen. So if you say, well, if you give them the evidence, obviously what she warns you happens, and she gets quite pissed off at you for that, but she's still loyal. She just was very unhappy with your decision. If you say you just don't have anything, Tali gets exiled herself, and then obviously you've got your Paragon and Renegade options where you either inspire or just clown them into submission.
I can't believe you pulled that off. What you said. I've never had anyone speak like that on my behalf. Thank you for being there for my father and me.
Well, she's one of the oldest companions. In fact, you see her again on like the first mission, don't you? In this game, you actually see her before you can have her as a companion.
She's the very first person you run into from the old squad, exactly.
Yeah.
It's fun watching you shout.
Tali, about what your father said, what he did. You deserve better.
I got better, Shepard. I got you.
Oh.
Come on, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Let's get back to our ship.
Thank you, Captain.
This might be useful.
Brilliant. And that wasn't even that long. An hour. Brilliant. Fantastic. Look at all these things. We've got Tali power unlocked, Tali new outfit, tech damage. What we're going to do, though, so you said that you wanted to see the suicide mission, right?
You'll still need to do two.
No, I know. So what I'm thinking is it called the suicide mission? Well, I know it's going to be the suicide mission when it comes, if you know what I mean.
You'll definitely know that you're about to start it.
Okay, cool, because I was going to say, so, as you can see, good people of everything, if I go into journal, I only have one main mission left. Oh, shit! I have been caning this game. Like, look at this. I have been rinsing the game. Like, look at all this. I'm quite proud of these. These are done. Anyway, boy.
And yeah, looking at your save states, how long's it been? You've been playing for like 60 hours or so? It's
wait, what does it say?
Game.
What does it say?
When you're saving, it tells you how long you've been playing. I think I saw that you were around 60 hours or so. So, decent length game, you know. There's still a couple of DLCs for you to do.
Literally.
Yes,
And
63 hours.
I know, and I also made like multiple saves so that I can come back either for content or to show you guys certain levels once I finish the game. But then, yeah, what I think I might do is do the I'll do some of the Stop the Collectors missions, and then when it gets to, maybe we can rendezvous when it comes to the suicide mission, because I'm quite excited to see that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Is that the last mission of the game?
Personally, I'm excited to see you play the next one, because the next one, again, one of my favourite characters you're going to unlock, and yeah, you're going to learn more about the world of Mass Effect through this individual.
Right. Well, it's right. Well, no, that's cool. I'm quite excited. I do want to kind of discover it for myself because I haven't really played it yet. So I kind of want to be a bit. I really want to concentrate. You know what I mean? A little bit, but definitely we can. I mean, I'd be down to see possibly the suicide mission. We can have a wee look. I'm just I'm excited because this is like the end of the game now. I don't really want to miss anything. I want it to go right. I don't want to screw it up. You say you recommend leaving these lot for now?
Yep, you can do all of this after the game.
Wicked.
Yep.
All right. Well, I mean,
One's
yeah.
not important. The other is. Yeah, man.
Well, we can have a little look. Yeah. Well, no. Cheers. Thanks for joining me, man. That was Tali the traitor.
It's been a pleasure.
Tali the non-traitor. Yeah, been a pleasure. Yeah, we'll try to be back soon. Normally we do the beginning of each game and then the end of each game, but did we do the end of each game? No, we didn't do the end, but we do like the beginning of each. We do the beginning of each game.
Beginning, yeah.
But this was a little extra thing. But I'm sure we can look at the other mission sort of in a bit. But yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is Mass Effect 2. I highly recommend that if you get the chance that you get these games because they are absolutely incredible. And they have all three. This is the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. It has Mass Effect 1, Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect 3 with all the DLC. That's over 40 DLC. Is it? No, wait. I think over 40 DLC content. And is honestly well worth it. Yeah,
yep,
1, 2, 3.
It's really good. They're excellent games. Definitely should play them if you haven't.
Yeah.
They're some of the best sci-fi storytelling you'll find in gaming. Like, no contest about it.
Yeah, exactly. No, well, thanks for joining me, Brother Tonner. Thank you, people, for this is a bit last minute. Wasn't expecting it. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you guys. And yes.
Happy New Year. Peace and love.
Sayonara. Peace and love. One love, guys.